Hello everyone, my name is Ariadne Relaine Renato, and today I have my aunt with me as my audience member, Miss Janice Renato.
Hello.
And this is my informative speech, The Power of Smiles. There is something that can generate the same level of brain stimulation equivalent to 2,000 bars of chocolate. It can actually predict your lifespan. It is currently right under your nose, and you are doing it right now. It is your smile. A smile is the most powerful, unique, and universally recognized facial expression across the world. Every single time you smile, you release happy chemicals that consist of dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin. I guess you were right, Douglas Horton. Smiles are the best therapy. Smiles are powerful because they are contagious, signal emotions, and impact our lives. But how are smiles so contagious? Well, smiles are contagious because of facial mimicry, the process of facial expressions, and mirror imitate neurons. According to Cord, With, Nightingale, Kaiser, and Grangine, PLOS One 2014, facial mimicry is difficult to suppress voluntarily. For example, studies show that adults and newborn infants are prone to mimic facial expressions. An absence-conscious perception of the stimulus space can automatically stimulate facial mimicry. According to Cord, With, Nightingale, Kaiser, and Grangine, we rely on feedback from facial mimicry to process facial expressions. Studies found that when blocking facial mimicry will slow recognition of facial expressions. Facial mimicry helps us process true and false smiles. According to Larson, Jensen, and Wayne, Service Marketing Quarterly 2016, people use mirror neurons when interacting in dyadic situations. People begin to express what their dyadic partner is feeling, which is known as mood contagion. Smile neurons are emitted when one person sees another person smiling. And this brings me to show how smiling is not only contagious, but how they can signal emotions. And how do smiles signal emotions? Well, smiles signal emotions by reflecting a variety of emotions, the Duquesne intrinsic motivation, and signaling traits and attitudes and expectations. According to Cord, With, Nightingale, Kaiser, and Grangine, PLOS One 2014, smiles can reflect a variety of emotions. Smiles display positive emotions such as enjoyment or amusement. Smiles can even display emotions such as non-enjoyment and embarrassment. Smiles can reflect our emotions based on afflictive intent, responsive to group norms, or social stance. According to Chang, Mukhopadhyay, and Williams, Journal of Consumer Research, 2020, smiles like the Duquesne smile can signal intrinsic motivation. For example, a large Duquesne smile is used in commercials. A person's intrinsic motivation with the specific activity they are enjoying. Actors are prone to use Duquesne smiles to signal their intrinsic motivation in the observer. According to Chang, Mukhopadhyay, and Williams, a person's traits, attitudes, and expectations are stimulated by smiles. Large smiles signals received as signaling competence. Smiles of embarrassment signaled prosocial traits. A person's true attitude can be exhibited based on their smile during prosocial and antisocial interactions. Finally, as we learned why smiles are contagious and the different ways they signal emotions, we will now discover how smiles impact our lives. But how do smiles impact our lives? Well, smiles impact our lives by communication signaling, affect our health, and create positive and memorable environments. According to Eilick, Kolonsky, and Baxter, Journal of Research in Advertising, smiles are used as forms of communication. For example, people displaying smiles are perceived as more kind, or the kind gesture. Advertisement implements smiles and advertisement to communicate genuineness to the consumer. According to Kronsky and Mulcahy, Cognition and Emotions 2016, smiles can affect our health. Studies showed that adolescents' smiling faces aided adolescents during development. Moreover, studies also showed that adults were more healthier and performed tasks better when smiling. Research shows that the Duchenne smile produced positive changes in the brain activity. According to Larson, Jensen, and Wing, Service Marketing Quarterly 2016, smiling creates positive and memorable environments. Research shows that people are more likely to engage in word-of-mouth interactions when a person is smiling. Research also shows that when smiling, individuals create more memorable experiences. Today, I have told you why smiling is contagious, the different ways smiling signals emotions, and the many ways smiling impacts our lives. A smile is powerful because of its contagiousness, emotional signaling, and impact on our lives. It's truly magnificent to see how a simple smile can generate the power equivalent to almost 2,000 bars of chocolate and can predict your lifespan. Thank you.